channel, chat. I'm auto-hosting Brian Dunaway, so let's see if this works. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Cool, geez. Try that again. Cool, geez. Try that again. Okay, that seems like it's working. Yeah, I hate to stream because Brian Dunaway is streaming and he's playing Graveyard Keeper, which is amazing. He and Kit London they're not both playing it. I think Kit London's kind of giving him the like kind of help him to navigate through it. But there's a link for Dunaway's channel there. Let's play The American President. So it is New Year's Eve. It is about 5:15 here in Texas. I've got a thing at 9:30 that I want to do. It was a actually, you know what? I'm going to put this in the chat as well because you guys need to check this out. So it's Two Bears, One Cave. They're doing a New Year's Eve live stream. You get your tickets there. It's only $10, or actually, it was $10 and like 73 cents, something like that. If you like Burt Kreischer, if you like Tom Segura, the guys they're just so much fun to watch. They're kind of like to me, they're like a couple of guys that you want to hang out with. I don't know, something about them. They seem like they'd be just so much fun to hang out with. It's definitely, if you definitely have to like their brand of humor though, because it gets pretty, I hate to say raunchy because that makes it sound like they try to be raunchy or something, but no, I think they're just very blunt and very kind of matter of fact about the things that make them laugh, you know. It's kind of stuff that you go, oh my gosh, that's terrible, but you're laughing. So it's kind of like that. But they also have, so it's Your Mom's House Studios, which if you go to, let's see, is it on your tube? Yeah, here it is. Your Mom's House. Put this in the chat as well. Your Mom's House podcast, which is where they put episodes of Two Bears, One Cave. And Your Mom's House. But I'm really excited for it. It starts at 9:30 my time, so by 9 o'clock I'll get off of here and go get ready for that. I was there for their last live event, which I guess was on, I don't know what they did their live event for last time. Let's see. I still have the receipt. So that's the New Year's thing. Oh, here we go. It was October 15th. It was just their other live event that they had. But yeah, because it's a live event, kind of anything and everything goes. So it's one of those things where I remember on their other live event, yeah, there was some nudity. So it's kind of like you got to be, obviously you have to be 18 or older. And it's not the kind of show you want to watch with your folks or anything. You know, you don't want to watch this with parents or in mixed company, put it that way. Because, yeah, it's very adult. So, you know, that's it. It's just very adult. Oh, there's it's common, but there was a thing here. But it's really funny. So, you know, if that's your thing, you gotta check it out. Open. But anyway, so yeah, I don't have too much going on tonight.
When danger lurks,
I mean, I don't usually do anything for New Year's anyway. If I hadn't purchased this thing here, I would have gone to my friend's house because they're gonna kind of hang out for New Year's. But they didn't tell me they were gonna do anything until like yesterday evening, and I was like, well, I've already bought these tickets, or this ticket, for Two Bears One Cave. So I was like, well, now this says danger is very high, so I might skip that one for now. Oh, this was the psycho killer thing. This one's just going to be a bunch of people, I guess, around. So this one, I'm supposed to talk to Johnny, but I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to him. This one, I'm still finding these all over the place. Look, I'm not even moving my controller, but it's moving. The Beast in Me. Oh, that's the races. I don't really want to mess with the races. Can I find her database? Oh, there's another tarot card. It's funny, I'm not really paying attention too much to the tarot card thing because I'm like, well, I'll just find them as I go. But actually, they're all right here. They're not that hard to find, really, I guess. You just have to kind of zoom in and find them. Okay, so interesting that it's not letting. Oh, it is giving me a thing so I can go there, but let me fast travel real quick. It's not really that far, but it's far enough that I can probably more easily fast travel to it. But yeah, I don't usually do anything for New Year's or anything. I've never been one to go to a party, or you know, I'm very much a homebody, but it's not necessarily by choice. It's kind of just, you know, I've always had a very small group of friends, and so never really went to parties and stuff like that. But I always prefer just hanging out at home anyway. So there's kind of that as well. Hello, officers.
Always fucking something. Oh, what the hell you still hanging around for?
But yeah, if my friends had told me that they were going to get together tonight, I probably would have been like, oh, you know what, I'm going to hang out with them instead of doing the Two Bears One Cave thing. But I didn't know until last night when they told me. Answer.
Introducing Alois Dequin, a deadbeat with a pretentious name. Gonk broke my trust and skipped town. Well, fuck him. Only thing I care about now is the data he left in NC. Specifically, what's on his comp. Check the attachment, you'll see what to do.
Okay. Thievery, okay. Maybe I'll do that one next. Well, now, wait a minute. Now she's telling me to... Hang on. Is this the same... Dang it. I hate when it puts me on her... I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and do this one, but... I was in the middle of doing a different one. I was in the middle of doing... Whatever. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Breach protocol. Oh, 555555. So none of these are. Okay, got that one in place anyway. wanting to do this quietly, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
I'm out. I only want to talk. Promise.
Got him.
Oh, your fuck. Yes, pow!
Wow, that guy only took one shot. He had a machete. Machete. Ooh. Liberty. Let's use their computer for a moment. Messages.
Where are you, хуесос?
Pack a cigarette. Cool car.
Ready or not?
I thought I'm complaining, but these guys are really not that difficult to beat here. Oh, there's a dude down
Come
there.
to mama. Ready or not, here I come.
I have no idea that what's going on with these people here.
Come to mama.
Okay, thanks. Coffee. Come on, I gotta have the coffee. Oh, it's cactus juice. There's so much loot in this game, it's kind of great.
Ready or not, here I come.
There sure are a lot of health packs in this game. Not sure if I'm going in the right direction or not.
Come to mama.
I always like these places I can connect in. Okay. E9, BD, 1C, BD, BD. And we got 10,040 credit and bunch of components. Sweet.
Ready or not, here I come.
Does this guy know that he's like nowhere near where I'm at? I really don't know if I'm going the right direction or not. I feel like I probably am not.
Come to mama.
easy if you can short circuit them first. That works pretty well. There's just loot galore everywhere. Ooh.
Who would have thought?
Corporal or not, without chrome, we all look like the same idiotic, bullet-ridden sacks of meat.
Ooh, Militech incendiary round. Oh, and this a new handgun, this Lexington. Usually those are pretty common. Let's see, files? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with files. Like, it's got this, but I don't know if I'm supposed to download the file, or is it just meant to be a different type of message? Okay, and then here's the laptop. And then deposit the laptop in the drop point. But not until I check out this data point. And I don't know why there'd be a champagne, but oh, look at the bugs. Gross. Ugh, don't like bugs. Connect. Bravo Delta 555555. So I'll start with this one, and then oh hey Claire, what's going on? Oh shoot, I don't think I'm gonna get this one this time. Oh no, don't tell me it was a mouse. Was it a mouse? Oh no. Let down a rat trap, and then what happened? Oh boy. Oh wait, here we go. 55. 55. Yeah, there we go. 624. Your dad let down a rat trap, and oh my gosh. My parents had some mice in their house for a while there that were like, it was getting into dog food and stuff like that, and they had to put down some traps. So you haven't, it hasn't caught a rat yet, or a mouse or anything? Sorry for the suspense. No, I was just thinking that, oh no, you caught a rat, it killed it and everything, and, I mean, don't get me wrong, like when it's a big scary rat, you know, yeah, it's a big scary rat, but I still hate the idea of killing mice or rats. You have him outside right now? Yeah, one of the cruelest things I think you can do is put out a rat trap that's those glue traps. That's kind of the worst. Because you're just making it, you're making the mouse suffer. It's horrible. Yeah, your little dog wouldn't hurt a fly. He's too cute. My thing about mice is I know that they're like pests or whatever, but it's so hard when it's another mammal. I think that's the thing to me anyway. Non-humane traps. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. I understand the need for traps and all that stuff, but to me, it's like if you're gonna put out a trap, put one of the ones that just snaps and hopefully kills them instantly. Because otherwise, that's horrible. The idea of the glue trap, I think that's a horrible, horrible trap. Whoa! Oh! I just got run over. Oops. You gotta look both ways before you cross the street in this game. Yeah, I've seen the ones where it's a glue trap, and those things are horrible. I can't even imagine being stuck on a glue trap, and a lot of what it is the rat or mouse or whatever just can't breathe, and they either slowly suffocate or they die from thirst if they are left out. It's horrible. Yeah, they don't ever kill. That's the thing to me. It's like you gotta at least hope that it's gonna kill them instantly, because it's horrible.
P, do you have a moment?
Sure, Pan Am.
I mean a longer moment. I have a problem.
You got a
the family?
problem you're calling me? Thought you rejoined the family.
Well, yes, I did, but I suppose that means you're not willing to come, am I right?
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to
Give me
hear.
a
I
little
love
more
Hannah.
intel.
She's great.
What's your grief?
Well, it would
Let
be
me
better
guess.
to...
Saul, right?
You know me well.
Uh-huh. See you soon.
Preem, V. Exactly the tech I wanted.
Oh, that's
Thanks.
right. Yeah, you guys have a half hour left. I wonder where if Zoe's going to come in and say hi. Yeah, that's my thing. Is I feel like if it's a trap, a trap, like I say, a glue trap, and it's for insects, you kind of go like, it's an insect, right? It's a vertebrate, but it's not a mammal. So to me, you go, well, yeah, it's just not the same thing if it's a mammal. A mammal is hard to. To me, that's the one that's really hard to go. Yeah, kill it. I'm like, I can't. Like if I ever had, I remember at one point I had. Maybe it was just a couple of raccoons that were going through my backyard. I remember when I had a cat. Oh my gosh, my cat did not. She did not like those things. She never got defensive of anything except for raccoons in the yard. She would hiss at them and spit, and oh, she was mad. But I can't imagine having a raccoon or say an opossum or something and then killing them. I just can't. It's just, oh my gosh, it's terrible. Because they're mammals. Actually, technically, an opossum is, well, it is a mammal, but it's also, why? I don't know, would you say it's a mammal or would you say it's a marsupial? Or is that the same level? I'm not sure. Yeah, they're still animals, so I hate my family smooshing them, but I want to get Venus flytraps for my family's fly problem. Yeah, the flies, that idea of, oh, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, I'll hurt a fly. Flies are terrible. Oh, you love to see raccoons. Well, here, I think I've got photos of them. Hang on. If I go to my photos and I go to places and I search for photos that I've taken around my house. Of course, there's 1,000 photos that I took close by my house, but they're going to be the oldest photos. Because this was like 12 years ago, maybe? Something like that? Long time ago. Okay, no, this is still... I'm on 2016. 2015. It's going to be at least 2000. Yeah, the rats in New York City, I can imagine, are pretty scary. But even those, I'd feel bad about killing them. Just like with glue traps, certainly. With a snap kind of trap, okay, you know, the idea that they're going to die instantly is that's better. Okay, now I'm on 2014. This has got to be at least 2010. Okay, there's my... I miss my little cat. Her name was Roy. She, when I first got her, she was a stray, and I thought she was a boy cat that just hadn't developed anything. And I didn't look that closely. So I called her Roy. And when I was like, oh yeah, no, it's a girl cat, I was like, forget it, she can just stay Roy. She was actually who I've got. Let me find a good picture of her here. This one's, let's see. That one's not a bad picture, but let's see. See if I can find a good picture of her. She's been gone now for... God, I can't remember how long ago she passed. It's been a while. It's probably been 6 years, maybe? 5 years? I don't know, something like that. It's been a while. Let's see. I'm trying to find the pictures of the raccoon. Maybe I took it with a different camera that didn't have... I might have taken it with just a regular camera. Which, if that's the case, then it's not going to have the location part on it. Yeah, here's a picture of Roy. Here's little Roy. She's a great cat. She didn't really care much for people, but she liked me. But like, if other people came over, she would be like all scared of them and kind of steer clear, and wasn't very sociable at all. Yeah, here's another very cute picture of her. She's a sweetheart. She was great. Yeah, I can't find pictures of the raccoon. I think it might have been pictures, like I probably just need to go to all my photos and go way back to like 2010, because it may not have been with like a regular camera. Let's see, here's November 20, well, this is 2010. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was hard to see what it was anyway. But yeah, I had a couple of raccoons here for a while there, and I think they just kind of hung out for a while. It wasn't like they were nesting in the roof or something crazy. Yeah, I don't know where those photos went. I'm sure it was in the fall, but it had been at least 10 years ago. So I don't know. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, here's December of 2009. I don't know. Oh, there's another picture of Roy. Sitting in my... Oops. Sitting in my comic book box lid. That's from a long, long time ago. My gosh. But yeah, I couldn't... To me, I'd rather relocate a raccoon than kill it. I wouldn't want to kill a raccoon. Because they're too cute. They're mammals, it's that kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't know where my photos went. I think they might have been photos, like I said, I think they might have been photos that I took with a regular camera and not my phone. Because I haven't had my cell phone for, I don't remember. Sending your boy to bed. Little, what? Ginge? Yeah, I personally would never kill a cow. Put it that way. But you're right, I'm not vegetarian. Nor am I vegan or anything like that. But I personally would never kill a cow. But I have eaten a few. So I don't know if that's hypocritical or I just don't... I'm too cowardly to do my own dirty work. I don't know. But oh no, Roy was just a... Let's see, where's the I do actually have an album of just cat stuff. No, she was like a what do they call them? Not tabby. I forget what they call them. Oh wait, here we go. Here it is. Here's the here's the raccoons. This is actually the date on here says September of 2004. So there's a raccoon in my backyard. You can kind of see that. And then here's another one. Got his eyes a little bit on that one. Cognitive dissonance? Might be, yeah. Yeah, that was back when... That was so long ago. That was back when I had way more trees in my backyard. But a few years ago, we had kind of a... Not really drought necessarily, but just a lot of, like... They are kind of trash bandits, yeah. But, I don't know, for me, they've never been really destructive or anything. Oh, okay, here's one of the best pictures of my cat. This is from 2004. I don't know why she's making that face, but she's... Oh, hang on, let me turn down the... I gotta make the phone kind of dark so you can see it really well. But no, she's not a ginger cat. She's a, I don't know, I forget the phrase. It's not tabby. I keep wanting to say tabby, but I know that's not it. But just kind of a grayish, brownish kind of cat. But yeah, she was great. She was a great cat. Very much of a sweetheart. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I don't want to hurt animals. But then again, I'm not vegetarian either. So it's kind of, I don't know. And I don't have any pets now. No, I had I was helping to take care of, when I was married, my wife had a cat for a little bit there. It was another stray, and that was kind of more her cat. And he went with her when she left. And then when she was living with a friend, and when she moved out of her friend's house to move into her own apartment, this is, we were already split up for a while and everything, but she asked me if I would look after him. And I was like, yeah, sure, because she wanted somebody to look after him while she was saving for pet deposit and stuff like that for an apartment. And I was like, yeah, of course, sure, no problem, because, that way he's staying with family, right, was the idea. Because he was, he was my cat as well. And then it turned out that, no, she really just wanted me to take him. And so he ended up having to go back. To love animals and eat them, or to love animals but eat fake meat. The thing is, I think if fake meat were more... I mean, I guess it's fairly readily available, but I feel like if that were more the thing that was just available, I think I'd probably just eat that and I'd be fine with it. I don't know if I could go full vegan, just as far as, like, there are a bunch of things that, animal byproducts that we all still eat, or not necessarily need, but, they're still out there. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, maybe that was... Oh, no, that's fine, Claire. Yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah, my other friend Claire, she's vegetarian. She's not vegan, but she's vegetarian, and her thing is not about, like, on people's case about, oh, meat is murder and that kind of stuff. But because her thing is more like she just can't eat meat because it'll make her sick, Yeah, I think I could probably do vegan, but I don't know. I feel like I could probably do pescatarian. I could probably do that a little bit more easily because I think I could probably do that a little bit more easily. Well, actually, even my friend Claire is not technically a vegetarian. She's ovo-lactarian. What is it? Basically, you still do eggs and milk? I think she still does that. Yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to get people to get off of meat. Certainly when you see conditions that, like, pigs live in and cows, and, like, you go, oh my gosh, it's horrible. So, yeah, sour cream I can see. What's funny is that I always just loved milk growing up. We drank whole milk for the longest time, and then we switched to like 2%, and then as I got to be an adult and was on my own, I was like, oh, I'm gonna just go to skim milk, and it was great. But whenever I started this new diet and trying to eat better and all that kind of stuff, I found that milk would make my tongue swell up. Not like I can't breathe swell up, but just like one side of my tongue would kind of swell up a bit. It was weird. And I thought, well, maybe it's the milk. You can have, and it wasn't like lactose intolerant. It was a weird kind of like allergic thing. It was a very strange thing. So I actually went to banana milk, which is fantastic. Yeah, that's my thing too. I think I would be like, yeah, you don't want to tell other people how they should live, but it is kind of a tricky thing, I guess, sometimes. Yeah, no, banana milk is fantastic. I was going to switch to... I thought about switching to oat milk, but it still has quite a bit of carbs. And my whole idea was I want to switch to something non-dairy because for whatever reason it's making my tongue swell. But I also want to switch to something that doesn't have a lot of sugar or carbs in it because, you know, that whole thing. And so I switched to banana milk, and it's really, really good. It's not great by itself. Like, say you're eating say like you're eating a cookie and you're like, oh, I want to have some milk with it. It's not the same at all. But if you're having it with, if you're having it with milk, it's fantastic. Or with cereal, it's great. Yeah, and the allergic to dairy thing, I've never been allergic to dairy. I don't even know if that's what made my tongue swell up, but it happened like a couple of times in a row. So I figured, well, it's got to be the milk. So I just switched to banana milk, and it's really good. It's not the same. Like if you're one of those people who really love, like I used to always love having a glass of skim milk because I love skim milk. It's fine. Having a glass of milk with like some cookies or something. Well, I don't really eat cookies anymore, so I don't really care. And so with cereal, it's really good. But yeah, I've heard of people being allergic to milk as far as lactose intolerant. That's more of a gut thing. I've never heard of somebody being allergic to milk in that way, but I did look it up, and they said that one of the things that could make your tongue swell up is from milk. I've never had any problems with milk before, though, so it's really weird, but ever since then, the only milk I've had is like every once in a while half and half with coffee or something like that. That's about it. Or some half and half with tea, or that's about it. That's about the only milk I've really had. But cheese, no problem. Butter or margarine, I've had no problems. So, I don't know. It's weird. I kind of want to do this one, but I kind of don't because I've been talking to her a lot. So I kind of want to do... let's see. I got these two side jobs, but their danger is very high. Let's see. Ooh, magic cheese. Oh, so are you completely vegan or just vegetarian? Sounds like it's vegan, right? Or do you still do fish? Because I guess you could do vegan except for fish, right? Oh, you are vegan, but don't tell anyone? Okay. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, to me, I feel like if you have a problem with somebody being vegan, why would you have a problem with somebody being vegan unless they have a problem with you not being vegan? Which even that doesn't mean that you should... Like, if somebody says to me, hey, you should be vegan, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm not. But I wouldn't then turn it around. It's kind of like... You can't be racist against somebody because they're racist against you. That seems stupid. That doesn't seem to work. So I always say, hey, live and let live. Why does somebody being vegetarian, vegan, or whatever, how does it affect me? The only thing I can figure, the only argument that would work to me is if you say, and you know, still, if somebody says, well, I don't like the fact that you're not vegan or vegetarian because it's hurting the livestock. That's where you go, well, I can understand that. You know. But even that, you go, well, you're not going to change the way people have been eating for centuries, you know. And I don't know if we'll ever get away from eating meat. I feel like if I think it'd be good if we got away from eating red meat, pork, chicken, like maybe if all we did was fish. I don't know. Because it's like, again, talking about the thing with mammals. Maybe if we got away from just eating mammals. Maybe if we just got away from eating other mammals. Because, like I know somebody, well, like Scott's daughter, Carter, she's vegetarian. I don't know if she's vegan, but I think she's vegetarian, but she still eats seafood. So you go, well, seafood is not, you know, it's kind of like you still eat crab and shrimp. You go, well, that's kind of like insects of the sea, so, whatever. Yeah, and if you live in a city where there's a lot of pescatarian, that's what it is. Yeah, she's a fake veggie. Yeah, that's where I go. If your reasoning for not eating meat is, well, like my other friend Claire, it's really, I think most of it is because she can't, like, she has problems processing the meat. I think that's kind of more what it is than anything. But say you have a problem with it because you're like, well, I don't want to eat cows and I don't want to eat pigs and stuff like that. It's like, well, but if you still do seafood, I can see that, because that's kind of more, you know, pescatarian? Pescatarian. Anyway. Yeah, with my friend Claire, she, if she, it seemed like there was some place, she told me some, I'm sure she's told me a story before about where she ate meat by accident because they didn't tell her, or they thought it was no meat, or I forget what the deal was, and she did get a little sick. Not like deathly ill, but she did get sick from it. No, that's totally fine. Derail the stream all you want. Zoe does it all the time. It's like, it's funny. It's one of those things that when I'm streaming, to me, the game is fun, and the game is great to watch somebody play and all that, but a lot of it, too, is... some of it, to me, is like... it's like watching Scott. You go like, well, I can watch him talk about, say, World of Warcraft, but I don't play World of Warcraft, but it's still interesting to hear him talk. So it's kind of one of those things. Oh, yeah, I can imagine if you had ham and your that would be like, ugh, that would not be good, because that's, you can't really, at least you're able to see it pretty easily, I guess. You couldn't spell the word ham? Oh, that's so funny. Or you couldn't see the word ham. Yeah, ham's although I guess it'd be somewhat easy to pick off the pizza, but I feel like if you were, certainly if meat made you kind of sick, it doesn't even matter. It's kind of gotta, you can't really take it completely off of stuff like pizza. Yeah, that's one of those things. For me, I would try to pick it off if that's good enough, but that's a tough thing to do. Is picking off the meat, because sometimes you can do that and sometimes you can't. Let's do this one. And I realized it said ham. Oh my gosh, artichokes. So I don't know if y'all probably don't have this there, but we have a pizza place here called Murphy's Pizza, and the idea is that they sell you a pizza without cooking it. It's really strange because the way it works here in the US, if you're buying raw food, like unprepared food, there's no taxing on it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I used to get this pizza that was pineapple, artichoke hearts, chicken, sun-dried tomatoes. It was amazing. Oh, is it Irish? Is it really? Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, you guys are like 5 minutes away, so yeah. Yeah, it was just because it's not cooked, because it's raw food. That's how they do it. Then they don't tax you for it. Well, I haven't had that in forever. Oh, it's an Irish name. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably not the same. I mean, I don't know. Who knows where they started from? I don't know. But yeah, I haven't had pizza in quite a while. So yeah, I can imagine if they had a Murphy's place there. Yeah, it's so funny. You guys are like 4 minutes away from yeah, the taxes, and then it's different per state. So that's the thing too. The tax rate is different per state, so that can kind of throw you as well. You just have to kind of go, okay, I just know that I'm going to be paying a little bit extra for everything. Well, you know, let's make sure you got an extra. Make sure you have extra cash on you, I guess. gosh. Okay, that means Happy New Year, I believe, right? Happy New Year to you guys as well. And try not to drink too much. Or if you do, don't get caught. Yeah, see you in a bit. Maybe Zoe will come on after New Year's, after it hits midnight for her as well. Let's see, I'm going to call this lady here. Sandra, call.
V. You're V. You find the data bank?
Glad you're opening.
Someone's back in tip-top shape. Trauma must have put you back together in no time.
Yep. Good as new. Still, if not for you, wouldn't have been anything left to put back together.
Is this the first
Never
lady
got the
I talked
chance to thank you properly. Wasn't there someone else with you? Big guy?
Yeah, he's...
Whenever you get a chance, tell him I said thanks.
Jackie's, Sure, I'll pass it on. Knowing Jackie, though, he'd probably take that as his cue to ask for your number and call you up for a date. But that'll never happen, because Jackie, never mind. I'm sure you got a lot on your plate.
Is everything okay?
Sure, yeah, of course.
So, did you find my data bank?
Yeah.
Right to the chase, huh? Well, you'll never guess where I found it. A scav hunt.
I forget
Sandra,
what this lady...
You there?
Yeah. It's just that, well, ever since they told me what
I don't
happened,
remember this lady.
I just can't stop seeing them. Figured they must have had it. But, you know, it's not like I was gonna go looking for it myself.
I forget what this
after.
lady is from.
I keep telling myself it's over. The ones who took me are gone.
Listen, you've got Trauma Team Platinum. You couldn't be in better hands. I'm sure they already fixed the JKGrammer exploit.
True. But who knows what the scavs will cook up next time? Anyway, that's all in the past now. Got bigger fish to fry.
You want to
I
talk
love
about
the
it?
environment of this
It's
city.
nothing.
It's so cool.
Just bring the data bank to my apartment. Sending you the address now.
Thanks.
Okay. Look both ways before crossing the street. Because you can get hit. I mean, I don't think it ever kills your character, but you'll definitely get run over if you don't watch out. Okay, this is a few hundred meters away. I should be able to just run it. I love how when you're seeing people walk, you go like, oh yeah, look, it's this person walking in there, you know, doing their thing. You go, oh, they got mechanical legs. Oh, okay. It's so interesting. Both ways. Okay. I could have gone ahead and gotten my bike, but it's not really that far. Could have gotten the bike or car or whatever. I wanted to walk. Oh, and you know, I'm wondering too, so I'm only about 50 minutes into the stream right now, or into this gameplay, but it hasn't quit on me yet, so that's, you know, knock on wood, right? Okay, let's go to her apartment. Scanning. Apartments. I love even the elevators in this game. It's just kind of like you go, yeah, this is, I mean, it's, you know, not exactly the cleanest elevator, but it just feels lived in, you know? Sandra?
Sandra, it's me, V. I got your data bank.
Happy New Year, Claire!
Sandra? You in there?
Are you alone? Did anyone follow you?
What does it look like?
Come on.
I don't remember this
Don't
lady.
like leaving the door open.
Still worried about the scavs? My, friend told me your memory'd be scraped clean.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about...
Oh, she's got a nice apartment. Look at this.
No, it doesn't matter. You bring the data bank,
She has a nice apartment. Look at how nice this is. Her bathroom's beautiful. Nice little thingy here.
Nice place you got here. Tasteful.
Thanks.
Nice. Look at her nice little kitchen. Look at that. Ooh, what's this? Entry 38. Talk to her in just a moment. Whoa, there's a... Let's read that. Whoa. Oh, and this is a security turret. Look at this. This thing is like scanning the room in case there's an intruder. Family want to hear the depressing Happy New Year from the Lords. What? The depressing Happy New Year from the Lords, the Brits. What? Let's see what this is. Entry 30. Oh, she's got a bunch of like diary entries, I guess. Huh, okay. Oh, there's a drone show. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there's another thing. Entry 37. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, anytime I see the thing where there's like drones and the drones are, like there's 100 of them in the air and they're all lighting up and doing different stuff, I just go like, how does that, because I mean, I've got a little drone, it's actually right over there. I mean, I know it's not very sophisticated, but still I go, man, how do they do that? How do they do, say 100 different drones flying in sequence and all that stuff? I don't know how that, it seems like it seems magical or wizardry. I don't know. Yeah, I've got a... Well, here, I can grab it real quick. Here, I'm going to show you. It's not a very, you know, super sophisticated drone, but it does have a little camera on it. And it can raise up and lower. So, it's pretty cool. I haven't flown it in a while because COVID, but before that it was like, well, it's kind of too cold outside, so I didn't fly it then. And I got this for Christmas last year, so so I didn't fly it that much, you know, over Christmas because it was too cold. And then by the time March came around, that was when COVID. So this is the Hobby Tiger drone. It's a little dusty. But it's a great little drone, and it's very, like when it's flying and it's hovering, you can go up to it and bump it, and it'll kind of right itself, which is really cool. Actually, my friend Richard and his family bought this for me last year. I looked it up. It's like it's not a very cheap drone. It's not like a little $50 drone. It's not a $500 one either. But it's a great little drone. I just haven't flown it that much. Maybe once COVID is kind of done with, I'll get out and fly it some. I don't know. I guess I could do it now, but it's kind of, you know. There's a whole effing bird. Oh, it's probably a Twitter thing, yeah. But this little drone, you can like connect your phone to it, so you can actually see through that camera. You can see on your phone, so you can fly it like a regular, you know, like it's got a little controller thing, and you can fly it like a regular drone. But if you have your camera connected to it, you basically see out of that camera on your phone, so you can kind of see where you're flying and stuff. It's pretty cool. But like I say, I haven't really messed with it that much. But it's pretty cool. Okay, what are you worried about?
It's not the scabs you're worried about, then who?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask me personal questions.
Wow, okay.
Hey, you mentioned it. Besides, I saved your life. That isn't worth anything?
It was worth whatever you got paid. Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you. Now, did you bring the databank?
Here. Don't worry, it's completely intact.
When someone tells me not to worry, it usually
London
means
drone
they're
show.
hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
Of course not.
I'm a professional. I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh, they did a pre-recorded thing, looks like.
Good. Then here you go, for your professionalism.
Videos.
I threw in a little extra for minding your own data.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Be seeing you.
London's first drone show from 1 day ago. Oops. Job complete. To break creative bound. Oh wow, they've actually. It shows how they mapped it out and everything. I mean, I guess that's the thing. If you have a pretty sophisticated drone or collection of drones, you can program them ahead of time. That's just amazing that they can do all that with them. It's really cool. Yeah, I want to get out there with my little drone and do some stuff. And I guess I could always do that. I mean, the coronavirus thing, you know, you know, you can't really get out there as much, but I still could. Her apartment's really nice, but her apartment complex is not great. Ground floor, please. Far From Home could happen. Yeah, I thought that was really cool in Far From Home that they had it be drone stuff. I thought that was a really cool way of doing Mysterio, because in the comics you go, how are you going to make Mysterio from the comics, because he's all based on like quote unquote holograms or whatever. Like, how are you going to do that as a thing? But they did a pretty good job with it. Of course, it was one of those things where you kind of knew what's his name was the bad guy the whole time, because you go, well, he's the bad guy in the comics, so I'm assuming he's going to be a bad guy here as well. Yeah, I knew a little bit about Mysterio and his whole thing, so it was like, well, of course he's got to be lying. I kind of figured from the start, like, okay, he's definitely lying. Let's see. Yeah, he was, there was a couple points. Oh, I guess I can do this Judy's apartment thing. Let's go to her apartment next. Judy's really cool as well. Yeah, there was a couple points in the movie too where I was like, hey, wait a minute, that dude right there that's in the background, I was like, he looks like this other dude from the other thing, and I was like, wait a minute. So there was a couple points where I was like, recognized some of the people in the background. So that was kind of, you may have borrowed it, right? Here's my motorcycle. I don't want that view, I want this view. Yeah. And supposedly this is the fastest motorcycle in the game. I've had it up to about 175, 185, I don't remember, something like that. My Bugatti car that I had, I've got it up to 204, 205, I think is the top speed of that one. Whoa. 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 Oh, I love David Attenborough. He's so great. I always get him confused, not when I see him, but the name I get confused with, was it his brother that passed fairly recently? The other Attenborough that passed recently. See, now I gotta look it up. Richard Attenborough and then John Attenborough. No, Richard Attenborough. Yeah, David Attenborough. Wait. Yeah, David Attenborough is still alive. Richard Attenborough has passed. He passed in 2014. 24 August. Yeah. And then there's Richard Attenborough, or I'm sorry, there's a John Attenborough as well. Younger brother of director and actor Richard Attenborough and the naturalist Sir David Attenborough. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going over here. Yeah, David Attenborough is still alive, but Richard Attenborough has passed. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, we're going to Judy's apartment. Hi everybody, how are things? Did you ever, oh my gosh, hang on, I need to find this video real quick, Claire. There's this fantastic video of this guy who has a little wiener dog like you've got. Yeah, David Attenborough is still here, but Richard Attenborough has passed. There's this fantastic video of this guy, and hang on, I gotta find it, hang on. This guy is so funny. So it's this guy, he's this Irish guy, and he's locked himself out of his car. What's happened is he has a little dachshund, kind of like your little dachshund, and I guess what happened is the dachshund he had left in the car, because he's just out and about somewhere, and I guess the dog, the dog was walking back and forth across the seats, he pushed the lock button. Here, I'm going to put this in the chat.
Oh, this is after locking me out of the car. Oh, stop. And look here, lad, there's an audience as well. Good boy, Otis. Press it for daddy. Good, that's it, press it. Press it. The car is on.
And the car is running. It is so funny. Anyway, just when you get a chance, you ought to check that out. It's really, really funny. And what always cracks me up is, and his Irish accent is fantastic, but he's somewhere out, somewhat in a kind of rural area, because there's like cows. He's like next to a pasture where there's a fence and there's cows and stuff. And he's trying to get his dog to walk back and forth across the seats so that his dog will step on the button to unlock the car doors. And he finds himself talking to the cows and saying, at one point, as he's walking past the cows, he says, "How are things?" And I don't know why, but that cracks me up every time. But it's a really funny video. It's so hilarious. And his little dog is looking at him like, what? What? Like the dog obviously does not understand. And it's really, really funny. Oh, is that the same guy? That, I also think about the family who... Hang on, see, I gotta look this one up as well. Hang on. This other video, which is hilarious. It's a video of this family... Oh, mute. Of this Irish family who have a bat in their kitchen. Okay, I'll put that one in there as well so you can check that one when you get a chance.
Did he catch him? There's a bat! Get it back! Get it back! Get it back out of the house!
It is so funny watching these people try to capture this bat that's gotten into their house. It is so funny. Is it the same guy? Because I don't think you ever see the guy speaking. I don't think you ever see the guy speaking in the video.
Catch him!
Yeah, I don't know who... I don't know where... Oh, it does say, I guess it's the same guy. It's kind of hard to say, or it's kind of hard to tell because the person who posted the video, I don't think is the person who originally recorded the video. So it's kind of hard to say, you know... is it? Or maybe it is. Yeah, see, this is from some... like a collection of videos, so I don't know where the guy originally is, you know. From Cork, very South Ireland. Yeah, it is so funny. The one with the guy's dog that one's really hilarious, because I just love it. It's so funny. Okay, why can I not... Oh. Wait. No, this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I gotta hit the button.
In the bathroom!
Oh, Judy is over there. Okay, we're gonna check out her house first, though, because every time the guy talks to the cows and says "How are tings," it cracks me up every time. Hang on, I gotta see now. I gotta actually try to find the point where he says "How are tings." He's talking to the cows. Let's see. And he's talking to the cows, telling them that they're useless. And one of the horns is like wonky. Hang on, let's see. Come on. And it's so funny, he's trying to get his dog to go back and forth across the buttons, and the dog just doesn't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, here we go.
Running over and back until you press it. How things?
There's... I don't know why that makes me laugh. Because he's so just kind of nonchalant, like he's actually asking the cows, how are you doing? It's just cracks me up every time. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, that guy is so funny. Pathways? I like Judy's apartment. Judy's apartment's pretty cool. I've been in here before, though. Yeah, because this is where she was doing the, Actually, I think I was sitting right there, and I did the other, brain dance thing. She's got, like, this huge setup of all these monitors and stuff, which is cool. And this is her actual, like, bedroom. This is where what's-her-name was when we first rescued her. But for some reason, she's in the bathroom. And she just told me to come in. Oh, boy.
Oh, fuck.
Bird offers herself to express her undying gratitude to you for saving
Stop
her.
talking.
I was only gone an hour.
Oh, boy.
Checked her pulse?
What happened?
How'd this happen?
I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always when I went out. And I got back to...
Oh my
Fuck.
gosh. Well,
If
call the
I
cops
just
or
known,
something, I would say, right?
Checked her pulse?
Oh, already did that.
She's gone.
It showed that it was still... Okay.
Don't blame yourself. Won't solve anything.
I don't know what
I
happened.
should have sensed something. That it was off.
Stop. Couldn't watch her 24/7. She made up her mind. Would have found
So
a
she
way.
killed herself?
Always. Gotta do something with her.
We'll call the police, dude. Not gotta
Don't want
do
any
something with
trouble.
her.
I'm calling the badges.
Yes.
Can you carry her to the bed?
Sure.
As if that'll change anything.
Shut up, Johnny. Sorry, I had to move to the window to eat my half a Subway. I haven't had a Subway sandwich in forever. You know what? Probably shouldn't move her either, but I'm gonna go ahead and lift her. I mean, if she's passed, it's not like I'm gonna hurt her by moving her. Oh my gosh. Well, what did she do?
I need to report an accident.
Turn my yank sound down?
North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide.
Put her in bed.
No! Today!
Wait, am I the yank sound?
Don't you understand?
Or is that something else you got playing in the room?
No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage...
No, that's fine,
we
Claire.
wouldn't be
That's
talking.
no problem. I'll still be here for at least a couple more hours.
Why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussy?
That's okay.
Fine.
That's okay.
I don't give a fuck what you write me up for.
Oh, wow. Language, Judy. Language. Yeah, it's so funny, the idea of a southern twang.
We'll be
I
here
never hear my own accent. But, yeah.
Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the
jeez
balls?
Louise. Welcome to Night City.
Welcome to Night City.
Welcome to Night
Your
City.
address says more about you than anything else.
We should have never come here.
Well, it's your apartment, though. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's fine, Claire. Yeah, talk to you later. I'll still be here. I'll probably, like I say, I'll probably be streaming for at least another couple of hours
Put
or so.
something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body.
Good idea.
Could you wait outside?
Sure.
Close the door, V.
Will do.
Please.
Close. Yeah, put clothes on her so that she's not... I can see that.
Bum a cig.
Of course.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Of course. Just a cigarette.
Here.
That was her smoke case.
She smoked some strange boutique brand.
That's Evie. Whenever she pulled on a new face, it was down to the details.
A lot of people know the real Evelyn, who she really was.
No. Nobody.
Cigarettes are bad. Cigarettes are such a strange thing that everybody knows how bad they are, but they still smoke them. But I've heard nicotine's like the hardest thing to kick, though.
I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff.
Oh, you don't need to talk. You did more for her than anyone else.
I had a motive to find her, Judy. You know that.
It's what you bring that counts. You gave her the freedom to choose.
Look at the city.
Yeah, maybe.
That's so amazing.
Just never imagined she'd choose this.
Her condition, couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So, psychological trauma had to be that. Did some more digging in her virtues, found Woodman.
He kept her. And had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
Well, I don't know if I want to know what Woodman
Wait,
did.
so you found other recordings?
Had another look at the corrupted ones. You know, lots of static. Hard to pick up anything, really. At some point, I stumbled on something like an echo of the spat we'd had. Last time we saw each other. But I know she wasn't scrolling.
Then why was it saved as a virtue?
Got no explanation for it. Maybe she recalled it later, relived it, almost. Implant could have been on when, you know, as a defense mechanism. Escaping into the past so as not to live in the present.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to know what Woodman did, because it could be like something awful.
What did Woodman do to her? Did you see it?
Yeah. And I really wish I could unsee it.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster. Saw him as your average tricksy sleazebag.
He puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something I can do about it.
I say we
Like
go find
what?
Woodman and beat the crap out of him.
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Sure. No problem.
Sure you don't need anything?
No, but sweet of you to ask.
I love Judy. I think she's great.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
She seems like such a sweetheart. Yeah, when you just look at this city, look at it. It's just so cool. That's why I go, you know, there's some glitches and some funky stuff. Especially, to me, like I said, my biggest thing is I don't like when the game crashes. Because it takes forever to come back up, and it takes forever for it to stop streaming, because your controller doesn't do anything. The only thing you can really do is, like, if you go and physically push the power button on the thing to turn it off. But other than that, I'm like, for me, I can get used to, I'm okay with all the stuff, because, man, just look at the details of this game. And the storylines are pretty deep and convincing, and I just love it. So for me, I'm okay with this game. This game gets my thumbs up. Okay, leave the building. Higher things. Okay. Job complete. 286 XP and some street cred. And that's probably about it. Okay. Let's see what next thing we want to do here. I kind of want to check out maybe one of these cars and buy a car. Oh no, you know what I need to do? I need to go get the double jump thing, because I think that double jump thing is like 50 grand. Let me go to map and see where the closest fixer, whatever those dudes are called. These dudes here. Let's go to that one. Let's go to him first, and then my motorcycle's right here. I love the sound that motorcycle makes. Wait, how do I... Yeah, this one? This time I gotta go all the way around. So I'm gonna go all the way around. Yeah, I know that I would probably kill myself on a motorcycle, but if I had this motorcycle, it'd be worth killing myself, because this motorcycle is really cool. I'm joking, of course, no, I'm just kidding. It is cool looking, though. I do love that you can get motorcycles in this game that are called Arch. It's an Arch motorcycle. That's Keanu Reeves' company. Uh-oh. Crap. I was just talking about... Boy, the only thing I don't like, the glitch that I really don't like, is the one where it quits on you. Well, there you go. So, get comfortable, everybody, because it's going to be a bit. Hey, where's my, Like I say, the only bad thing is that, I mean, I'm hitting buttons. Wait, actually I can do this. Wait a minute, maybe this will work.